like to tell first?
We might slip a coin.
Oh, I'm the lady. I should think you'd let me talk first.
All right, go ahead. However, my story is a perfect shining thing. Glory has been shed on the name of Gook. I've acquired a star for my crown. In military parlance, I have been mentioned in dispatches.
What's that?
Well, when a soldier performs some feat of valor in battle, the superior officer mentions him in dispatches. That means that the soldier is brought to the attention of the general and is subsequently decorated. Old Vic Gook has been mentioned in dispatches.
Paul?
This afternoon, the boss received a letter from Gus Fuss, the big kitchenware executive of Plant 9 at Dubuque, Iowa. Gus Fuss carries considerable weight in the company. Well, sir, in this letter, Gus Fuss makes no less than 3 references to Victor R. Gook.
How nice. All right, now, hold on to your hat. Here comes my story. Not 20 minutes ago, I was there in the underwear at Hamilton, and little timid Ruthie Stembottom stood right up...
Hey, wait a minute. I'm by no means through with my story. Gus Fuss, in his letter to Mr. Ruby, warmly and eloquently threw the spotlight on your unworthy husband, speaking in such flattering terms that my ears tingle. To boil this all down, Sadie, Gus Fuss said Victor R. Gook is
Oh, that's grand, and such an important man and all.
I think so.
Oh, now, here's my little excitement.
You're not interested in the details of Gus Fuss's letter?
Oh, sure, but I got an enormous big thrill and trash to tell, too, and you said I could talk first.
Go ahead.
Well, not 20 minutes ago, there I was in the underwear in his Hamilton, and little timid Ruthie Stembottom stood right up to la-di-da Miss Apparat and told her what was what. I couldn't believe my eyes or my ears either one. All I could do to keep from throwing my shoes over the people's bank building. You, Miss Apparat, has intimidated Ruthie for years and years. Ruthie melts down to a simmering gravy when Miss Apparat's around. But today was the straw that broke the camel's back. Ruthie reared right back up on her hind feet. Why, I was so astonished. You're not listening to me. You never heard a word I said.
What?
You're laughing at your own excitement. You're not laughing at what I'm saying.
Mr. Ruby says, hey, Gook, did you send Gus Fuss a basket of roses to rescue his sister from drowning or what? According to this letter, you're the apple of his eye.
I've just been wasting my words.
Yeah, you see, what happened, the boss called me in his office and says, Gook, I have here a communication...
Oh, we both got stuff to tell. Let's tell us. Let's listen to each other. Don't have to act like little children. There's plenty of time.
Go ahead with your story.
Well, who should come waltzing along but Miss Apparat? We all spoke. And Miss Apparat did what she generally does. Mispronounced Ruthie's name. Afternoon, Miss Stembopper, she said.
Hey, he'll get a kick out of here.
Huh?
Here's Rush Holmes. He'll get a kick out of hearing about his father being put on a pedestal by none other than Gus Fuss, the big shot executive.
Well, the greatest thing in the world just took place. I'm flustered as a horse. Look at my hand tremble.
You got something to tell, too, huh?
Look at my hand tremble. By George, I lit up.
I expect you remember Gus Fuss, the gentleman that...
I'd never telephoned, did she, Mom?
No. Now, look here, everybody. I
She
think
will telephone. She'll probably telephone in the next 5 minutes.
Why?
The wonderful thing has happened at last.
That.
Nicest got that postman upside the snoot.
You didn't do it.
Of course I didn't do it. If I give you 9 million guesses, you'd never guess who did it. Sit down, everybody. This makes quite a story.
We all seem to have stories.
Yes, and I was halfway through mine. I consider him rather cool.
Well, in a case like this, there's an unwritten law amongst the students to always give whoever's paper you're correcting a passing mark. If you have a girl's paper, it's considered the gentlemanly thing to do to give her a good mark, no matter how rotten an examination she wrote.
Nice to give Mildred a punk grade.
He give her a terrible grade, 56.
So she caught him outside and pasted him one upside the snoot.
Exactly.
Excellent. That concludes your story.
It does not. There's millions of details.
I think we must look upon your story as concluded. Now, Sadie, yours.
I'm to tell what I got to tell in 5 or 6 measly words, and then it's your turn.
Didn't we agree to recite in turn?
Well, I'm not going to be shortchanged in any such a crazy way.
Very well. I will briefly relate my exciting narrative.
I bet it'll be brief.
No, just one more short description, and then I'll go on outdoors. Mildred caught up with Nicer at the drinking fountain at the 2nd floor. Nicer was enjoying a drink of water. Mildred calmly waited for him to finish. nicer finished and proceeded to wipe off his mouth with his pocket handkerchief. He saw Mildred and remarked with a leer, "Quite a difficult algebra examination, hey, Mildred?" Mildred never said a word. She just swung on him. It was the prettiest face upside this mood I ever saw.
Where are you going,
I was
kiddo?
personally standing close
Where are you
by.
going, Kay?
Kitchen, start supper.
You do not wish to hear my story?
No.
I listened to yours.
Yes, didn't you?
Rush, this afternoon, Mr. Rubis received a letter...
Wait a minute, I'm not through with what I'm telling.
Oh, yes, you are.
No.
Rush, I have a story.
I have a story.
Do you wish to hear my story?
No. You wish to hear my story?
No.